Whether we admit it or not, we all have dreams, things we want to accomplish. Scientist, teacher, rock star, pro athlete, actor, known the world over for something really cool.
And we all want someone to care about us and to believe in us. But sometimes that person doesn't have our best interests at heart.
What do you mean?
How do I explain? Some people are great cons. They pick up on when you want something so bad that you're willing to do anything to get it. Then they take advantage of that.
They're really good at getting what they want, and unless you're careful, you might never see it coming.
That's what happened to Jamie, a girl with a lot of talent who really wanted a college scholarship. And, well, some attention, too.
Take a look at Jamie's story and think about what you would do if you were in the same situation.
Hey, good practice, ladies.
Hi, Coach.
You're looking good.
Thanks. Hi, Coach.
Hey, Jamie, you got a minute?
Sure, Coach, what's up?
I didn't want to say this in front of the other girls, but you know, you're really the superstar of this team.
Really?
Oh, no contest. Now, you've mentioned wanting to be a veterinarian.
More than anything.
Well, you know, college is expensive. And if you want to get into a really good school, well, soccer could be your ticket.
You think I could get a scholarship?
Well, I think you've got potential. And for a girl, well, looking good doesn't hurt. But there's a lot of competition out there.
You know I'd do anything for a scholarship. My mom, she can't pay for school.
Well, maybe I can help you out.
How? What do I need to do?
All right, squeeze it up for me. Really contract that muscle. Good. You know, these one-on-one workouts are really paying off. You're really starting to put on some muscle there, girl.
Yeah. 7.
One more.
8.
Good.
Thanks for picking me up and taking me home from school. Night practices and stuff. Mom's kind of got her hands full since Dad left.
I'm glad to do it. Hey, maybe you can go with me to the Blackhawks game this weekend, huh? We'll have dinner in the Skybox and meet some players after the game.
You're kidding. For real?
It's like I told you, Jamie, I know people. And I'll help you get to know some people, too. All right, come on, give me a couple more. Right here, contract these muscles right here. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's it, one more time. Yeah. Good girl. Okay, that's good. Remember, your legs are your most important asset in soccer. Your legs and your brain. Boy, you know, these muscles are still tight. You know, if we don't loosen them up before you start kicking, you're going to hurt yourself.
What should I do?
Well, here, put your leg up here. See if I can work out some of the kinks. Just relax.
That feels good.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need to be loosened up. You'll play better. You know, I didn't tell you, but you made quite an impression in the Skybox. Probably shouldn't tell you this, but, well, all I kept hearing was how pretty you are.
No way.
Yes way. Why, you know, these muscles are awfully tight. I'll tell you what. Why don't you stretch out on this mat down here, and I'll give you a real massage before we start practicing your kicking. Jamie, we need to discuss strategy. Come ride with me. You don't need to be distracted by those other girls before the state championship, especially since I know there's going to be some college soccer scouts watching.
For real?
Absolutely. They're friends of mine. I called them to come take a look at you. You know, they like to start picking their talent young. And it doesn't hurt to have a pretty player on the team either.
The bus is leaving. Shouldn't we go?
No, it's fine. We'll catch up with them later. I've got a surprise for you. The most technically perfect soccer shoes on the market. And in your favorite colors.
Oh, wow. But my mom can't afford those.
Oh, no. This is just a little gift from me to my favorite little girl in the world. And I've got a few more surprises for you, too.
What do you mean?
Well, tonight, I'm going to get 2 keys for my hotel room. One for you and one for me. And there'll be a lot more surprises there tonight. All for my beautiful little veterinarian. Well, come on, we better get going. We got a long ride ahead of us. Come on, ladies. Good practice. Way to go. Looking good. Nice job. Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
You were outstanding.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. But my mom would kill me if she ever finds out.
Jamie, honey, this relationship that we have is special. And I know you feel that. And your mom and some of the other folks around here, they won't understand. It needs to be just our secret. Think of all the things that I can do for you that your mom can't. Now, I'm taking care of you, honey. And I'll get you that scholarship, unless you just want to give all this up.
No, I don't. I don't.
That's my girl.
Jamie thought she could handle what was going on, and that her coach was her ticket to a college scholarship.
Unfortunately, Jamie's story has been played out many times for both boys and girls.
And to tell the truth, she liked getting the attention, even though she probably knew it was wrong.
But the reality is, Jamie was being manipulated by her coach. She was being used, and deep down past the gifts and attention, she was really miserable.
So, how do you protect yourself?
Remember the 3 R's. Recognize, resist, and report. Recognize that something just doesn't feel right, and don't ignore that feeling. Sex with any adult for any reason is a bad idea. Check first with your parents or the adult in charge before changing your plans or going anywhere. Recognize that situations where others are not around to help are more risky than public areas. You gotta wonder why an adult would want to spend a lot of time with a kid. It's power and manipulation. So just step away.
That's right. Resist by getting away from the situation as soon as possible. The longer it goes on, the more difficult it will be to stop.
When you feel threatened or uncomfortable, say, "No, I don't want to do this," in a strong voice. Don't stay if you don't feel safe. If you can't walk to a safe place, get help from a neighbor or a nearby adult with a phone. Knock on the door and ask them to call your parents or 911. Then wait outside. Call 911. Any cell phone or payphone will complete a 911 call without money.
Report the abuse. Tell your parents, your teacher, an adult you trust. That doesn't make you weak. It means you have courage.
When it's time to tell, you should report to a trusted adult anything that hurts you or makes you feel scared, or that you feel is wrong. You may be able to tell your parents. Other adults you may trust are another adult family member, school teacher or counselor, your doctor, or your religious advisor. In many communities, there are helplines to call if you are unsure about what you should do. If you are ever in this kind of situation, it is very important to tell someone so that you can stop the abuse and get some help. If you feel it's an emergency and you don't know who to trust, call 911 or the police. Then tell what happened. Don't worry about the words. Just tell what happened. By reporting, you'll not only stop your own abuse, but you'll keep the abuser from doing the same thing to someone else.
Most adults will be supportive. They will listen. When you take action to stop the abuse, you're taking control of your life.
Remember that the adult is at fault. He or she may have gotten you to do some things you're embarrassed about, but don't let that keep you from reporting.
And if you're a victim of sexual abuse, remember, it's not your fault.
Molesters are master manipulators. They're good at making you think you wanted it or did something to deserve it. That way, they don't have to take responsibility for what they did to a kid, which is wrong. You didn't cause it, you didn't deserve it.
But to protect yourself, you have to break the chain of silence, no matter how difficult it might seem. If they've abused you, they've had or will have other victims. The only right choice is recognizing that it's time to tell, and then tell. And that part is up to you.